Are you sick and tired of having a closing mistakes that's costing you so much money? Well, I'm going to share with you 4 mistakes that insurance agents make when they're trying to close business and to try to make their business goals and dreams a reality. There's nothing worse than having a nightmare on your hands because you didn't know these 4 little things. So we're going to drop it to you. And before I do, my name is Jason. I'm your friend in the business, and I'm very blessed to partner with brand and new and veteran agents alike in our national agency, selling life, Medicare, and annuities face-to-face, but more importantly, in the telespace. And free resources always for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. And I thank you for joining with me in this content. I hope it's a help to you. So first off, number 1, the biggest mistake that brand new and even veteran agents alike make, number 1 is you're rushing the presentation. You're rushing the presentation, and no wonder things go bad when you go to close. When you rush a presentation, you rush anything, it will rob you of opportunity, especially at the close. You can't do this. The moment that you rush things, the client's like, oh, you obviously don't care. It's like trying to make a date go too fast. Probably not going to end real well for you. You're not going to get what you want. You're like, oh, well, let's speed this up, right? No, slow down. Tip number 1, don't rush a presentation. Don't rush anything. Anything you rush normally isn't good. It'll rob you, my friends. So a lot of agents that don't close business, they're rushing themselves, they're rushing everything, and they're gaining almost nothing. Sometimes insurance agents feel like, oh, this is frustrating. I can't close an open door. This is ridiculous, right? It's because maybe they're rushing things. This will rob you of opportunity all stinking day, and you're not going to sell as much as you could in an industry that's negative. Now, for those of you that are brand new and maybe you're having a tough little spell right now, know that it's okay. You're going to get told no more than you're going to get told yes. And a lot of times you'll rush yourselves because you were told no, and you start second guessing the power that you have to follow good systems. And you're like, you know what? I'm just going to go faster and I'm going to find more success because I can get through to more people. Nothing can be further from the truth. Take your time, and you're going to realize that your take home will start increasing, my friends. So take your time. Rushing will rob you. Tip number 1. Number 2, a lot of insurance agents that get hurt at the close, the main cause of this, tip number 2, is that they're making closing an event. Closing is never an event. Closing is an experience. An experience. It's so just engaging when you're with that consumer. Just like if you're in a great date, it's dynamic, right? It's fun. Closing insurance business should be an experience, not this event. It's not like, oh, where's the price going to come out? Where's the price going to come out? Boom, there it is. Buy from me. So many insurance agents do this. They make closing this like spooled up event. It's exhausting to have somebody sell you like this. You're just waiting for it. It's like a haymaker, right? You think you're going to get success, and it's like, boom, it just comes down on you in a bad way. Don't make closing an event. Closing needs to be an experience, and you're going to realize this more and more as you move down and move farther along in your sales career. You're going to have times where you fall. It's going to happen. I'm not perfect, and I've been in this industry a long time. I've got 2+ decades of experience doing telesales combined with my insurance background. That's a long time. And I'm going to tell you that there's times where I'm not perfect. You probably have had a call or 2 where you're like, well, that wasn't my best engagement today. It's okay. Take one call at a time. Don't call it quits. We sell a lot of life insurance and Medicare insurance and annuities. And you know what? Some days you're just like on point, and then some days you're like, you know what? I need to practice a little bit, get ready to go so that I can give more, not just get more. Because if you give more to the consumer through the experience of a good number 2 or 3 process we're going to talk about, you're going to realize your profitability will rise. It's all about you making this an experiential event for the client, not a closing event that costs you a lot of money. You're paying for your leads. I get it. It's scary, but make this an experience, not an event. Tip number 3, if you're taking notes, do not, under any circumstances, unless you want to lose a whole lot of money, make this about the price. This is not about the price. It's not. So many insurance agents give us a bad name because they're just selling, buy from me, high pressure valves, horrible, just slamming, okay? A lot of people. That's horrible. That gives us good people out here a bad name. That's why when you say, oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm an insurance agent. Like, whoa, not that guy, right? You're like Ned, that guy, if you know what I'm talking about with What About Bob? Like, whoa, run from that guy. Get on the other sidewalk quick. It's because there's so many people that are focused on, you want life insurance? Good. Here's the price. Let's go. And they're worried about themselves instead of worrying about the consumer. This will cost you a lot at closing. Don't do it. Number 3, don't be focused on the price. You never talk price until you've gotten into the problem. You're a problem solver here. Get into the problem. You want to find profitability. You want to make it so that it's really easy and you're just a problem solver instead of a pushy salesman. Focus on their problem, not your problem, which is trying to get paid. Okay. And I know that may be offensive to you, but if it offends you, you're probably in the wrong business. You've got to be focused on the consumer's problem or it will cost you at the close, period. Uncover their problems through the art of questions. Don't go to the price right away until you really know the problems that they want you to solve for them. The old so what? So what are you going to do for me, myself, and I? That's what the consumer's thinking. And this will cost you at the close when you're like, here's the price, buy from me. This beats up more insurance agents that you may know because they're like, here's 10 grand for this price. Let's go. Sign right here. Okay, go ahead. Take my pen and just put it on down. Go grab this and let's get this done. This puts so many great consumers off. It costs you at the close when you could be earning their business through making it an experience, understanding I'm a problem solver. I'm not just a pushy salesman. And I'm sorry you've had those people in your life. I'm here to serve you. If you focus on serving, the sales will happen. Closing will get so much easier for you because we can relax. We can relax. Tip number 4, if you're taking notes, because now we're going to follow a process, a proven process. Be careful out there. There's some organizations that don't have a lot of telesales experience training you in telesales. Make sure you vetted your trainer. It'll save you so much. Make sure that you've learned from people that have been in the industry for a long time successfully so that they can help you with proven processes, proven platforms like what we possess here at jasonfinalexpense.com. We have a 5-day telemastery program. We train and coach and truly mentor and give to the work family so that they can have the best chance of finding success in an industry that eats up insurance agents for lunch. 90% of the agent force fails, and it's because sometimes they didn't find out that their agency didn't have a track record of success or never did telesales or maybe never sold squat for annuities and they didn't see it until it was too late. You don't always get a second chance in this business. I get it. But make sure that you vetted your trainer, have good people around you so that you can have the best chance of finding profitability and getting paid. All right. And you're going to get paid by uncovering problems, not by being pushy. So tip number 4 for you, don't high pressure anybody. Pressure happens because we don't know what we're doing. Pressure normally is felt because you didn't find processes. If you follow a process, it's like A, B, C, and D. And some agents are so focused on the C, close, 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 like Cobra Kai off Karate Kid. And you'll find out it just cost you everything. You wasted money on the lead. You walked into the house. You cut corners, and cutting corners will rob you. If you've got a good proven process, you've got to follow it. Don't be a high pressure salesman. Uncover the problem, make it an experience, relax, recharge yourself, help the client, serve them, and you will sell so much more. I promise you. But a process tip number 4 is so important to you, removing the pressure from yourself, but also from the consumer in that experience that you will have together. And even if they don't buy from you, don't change a proven process if it's gotten other men and women to $1 million roundtable status following it. It's powerful when you understand that there's people out there like who partner in our agency here at jasonfinalexpense.com that have sold over $1 million of premium with life and annuity combined. And that's massive. That's a lot of money in sales. And that doesn't come from not following processes. We didn't shortcut the process and just go to pressure. That's not how you're going to make your money in this industry. You've got to understand certain things will make you money, certain things will cost you money. And tip number 1 will rob you blind, my friends, by being about the rush. Rushing will rob you. Number 2, you're making closing an event that's just felt. These sweet people have been sold their whole lives. You think you're going to get by on them? Oh, I'm the senior benefits person. Bull-larky. They see it a mile away. Don't start your calls this way. You're an insurance agent. Come on now. Let's go. All right. Tip number 3, don't focus on anything more or less than the problem and then have a solution. And that's when you're going to speak price and product. You don't speak price and product until you know the problems that they want you to solve for them. If not, you just come across like a slimy salesman, and that's not what you want, I know. And I hope you like this content. I hope it's bringing you value, and I appreciate my subscribers who have instigated me to give this to you today. But follow good, proven processes. You're going to find more power and more strength because you can systematically see the path to the close, and you're not closing the business for yourself. You are guarding these great people and helping remove the pressure by removing the problems through the experience that they will have with you. And you know what you're going to find? You slowed down and you're going to see more referrals. You're going to see more closes, and you will get into a position where you will become hopefully more profitable and more powerful in an industry where so many insurance agents don't make it. Hope this helps you. If I can do anything to serve you, jasonfinalexpense.com. I promise I'll reach out myself, even if you need final expense leads or annuity talk or help. We're here for you. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.